What's up, guys? Today, we're gonna sample some mead. This is going to be a follow-up video on the one we just posted a couple days ago. This right here was just our pure honey mead. You know, no additives or nothing, just straight honey.
This one here is a blueberry mixture. It's regular honey mead with some blueberries added into it during the fermentation process. So, yeah, it's got a nice darker red color to it. And hopefully this one comes out pretty good as well.
Yep. Without further ado, let us drink. So this right here, it's going to be a little more cloudy than just a straight wine. All the extra yeast in there, just because no filtration or anything. But, dude, probiotics all day, son.
So what we've done is transfer from our brewing carboy to secondary carboy, and in the process letting a lot of the settlement drop to the bottom, and a term called racking. So we've transferred it over, getting the majority of the actual mead itself. So before we bottle again, we'll let the sediment, settle down to the bottom, and then re-rack so that a large majority of the sediment will go again. If you want a cleaner, clearer product, the best way to do it is microfiltering. And right now, this is just a sample video, so we still got a lot of yeast, but that don't bother us none.
And in a couple months, we will show you how we filtrate our mead, because we're going to be getting into that. Side note, we don't know what we're doing, but as I said in the last video, if you want to see how we made this particular product, go ahead and hit that card up there. And for now, let's give it a taste.
Cheers.
That is some good stuff right there.
It's not too sweet. It's pretty sweet, but not real sweet. Subtle, flavorful. Still a lot of the yeast flavor in this one, but like we said, we're letting it settle. This is kind of just the test batch. This isn't final product.
And for some of you guys might want to just keep the yeast in there. Personally, I don't mind the yeast at all. And it's extra probiotics, like I said, for all my fucking JRE listeners, Rogan's all about them probiotics, son. But, it got a nice subtle flavor. Hint of apple. I don't know where it comes from, but that's just the way it always is in our mead.
Last couple batches of regular honey mead that we have batched, it has had just a regular apple-y taste, kind of a cider-ish.
And I'd say this particular batch is probably somewhere in the realm between 10 and 16%.
I'd say more about 13 solid.
Yeah. Ballpark. All that stuff.
Yeah.
But, you ready to try the blueberry?
All right, let's do it.
Let's try that blueberry.
Like we've said in prior videos, we like to recycle, reuse, renew. These are just old bottles that we've had from other wines, as this I picked up at a Renaissance fair. It's actually pretty cool. There's some root beer that came in this. Perfect for personal use. We can store them in the fridge. Outside of full-on corking and bottling, we do as well, but this is just for our personal use. And this here, this is a lot clearer than the last one was. Yeast-wise, it's still a little cloudy, but it's got a nice reddish, pinkish tint to it. It's got a good color. You know, with this one here, we just took regular blueberries and stuck directly into the carboy as we were brewing. So this is all natural color.
Smells very yummy. Definitely a hint of blueberries in there, which is nice. You know, personally, I've never been one for actual wine and all that stuff, but you know, mead is just so much better. You know, for me personally, I mean, everybody's different, of course. You know, you might like poop stuff like vodka, but
gross.
I ain't gonna judge. Only a little bit.
Not everybody's got their own preference. We found something that sparks our interest, something that we like, and we've decided to start making our own. And realistically, we think that's what you should do too. You know, find something that you're into and that you like, something that you truly are passionate about, and go for it no matter what it is. In this case, it just happens to be mead for us.
Yep. I mean, that's the only way you can find peace in this world, if you find something you're interested in, you know. But enough with the super gay jibber jabber. Let us drink.
Cheers. That's smooth.
You can definitely taste the blueberries, and it's really nice. Gives it a nice tangy flavor.
It's smooth. It's a lot smoother. What do we say this one ended up to be? Around 10%. So with this batch here, we've made blackberry before, as well as black cherry before, and with those we used the same amount of honey as we did the fruit that went into it, and it put us up to an alcohol content of about 16 to 18%.
Yeah.
So with this batch, we decided to use a little bit less honey and make up the equivalent for our sugar source with the actual raw fruit itself.
Yep.
And these are a little weaker batch, but all in all, it still holds a good flavor, a nice taste, real smooth. It's not as strong as the last batch is, but you know, it's all trial and error depending on what you're going for. If you want to go for flavor, or if you want to go for a higher alcohol content,
yep,
you know, you can make it however you like.
Yeah, and this stuff in particular kind of tastes like a strong version of a wine cooler. Not that I've ever drinking in a wine cooler before.
Yeah, because we are bud men.
Rock. But yeah, that's about what it's like, a strong version of a wine cooler, which is nice, you know, refreshing.
This is something that's really easy to drink. You know, you throw it in the fridge, let it cool off, get nice and smooth, and hang out, and you can sip on this all day. This is some really smooth, easy drinking stuff.
Yep. But if you guys have any video ideas, if there's any in particular kinds of mead you want to see us try to brew, let us know in the comments below down there. If anybody's wondering about the molasses batch that we showed you guys in our last video, that was pure and utter garbage.
Unfortunately, that was probably the worst batch of any type of wine we tried to create. I was really looking forward to it. I thought it was going to be good. When we first batched, it had a real nice smoky like flavor of a smell. It smelled good all the way through, and I was really looking forward to it. But that one was not good.
No, the scent profile smelled like gravy with alcohol in it.
Yeah. And
it just, oh my god, it was horrible. I don't even know what the taste tastes like. I took a sip of it and gagged.
You know, if we had some other stuff, we could have made some rum out of it and, you know, processed that. But, you know, we're not really into the whole moonshine thing. We like making wine, and so we just scrapped that batch. But, you know, if you ever choose to do something else, old-timey, like we do, you could make some rum out of some molasses.
You know, we are just some old-timey bastards. But if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. It'd help out the channel a lot. Tell your friends and all that stuff so we can keep making videos. We like doing it for you guys if you guys like to watch. But for your convenience, we put a subscribe button right there and another video about right there, somewhere in that vicinity. Have at it. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.